How you doing, ma'am?
People of all ages, genders, and beliefs must pass by this sign just to go shopping.
Afternoon, folks.
This is what the sign says. Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato.
It's showtime, folks. It's showtime.
Here's Johnny.
The auditor flies under the handle of Pacific Northwest Transparency, and he's practicing his First Amendment rights outside of a Fred Meyer store, which was founded in 1922 and has 132 grocery stores, mostly in the Northwest states. It is a private company.
What's it look like I'm doing?
You got a sign, you got saying, profanity, what are you doing? Okay?
You just said it.
You move along?
No.
Why?
Because I don't feel like it.
Okay. Well, you got to move along. You can't have that here. It's not appreciated.
Well, to be honest, I don't give a shade or not. It's freedom of speech.
Yeah, we don't appreciate that.
This isn't North Korea, man. Grow up. It's a four-letter word.
No?
Don't act like a child. You're the size of 3 men. Don't act like a baby.
You know, as a rule, language on a sign cannot be prohibited just because it offends someone. Case law such as Booz versus Berry and Chapinski versus New Hampshire says so.
Taser, 2 clips, pepper spray,
Yep.
9, a body cam. Are you security or police?
Security.
What company?
No, you can breathe, can't you?
I'm blind.
Hey, you gotta get out of here, man.
Excuse me?
So you gotta get out of here.
You walk up to a grown-ass man and tell him just to leave?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
What's your name? Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle Coleman at Fred Meyer and Lacey.
Private property, public access. So whatever you have here, this sign is not appropriate. And I don't care what you have to say about it. It's not appropriate. We don't accept it.
You don't own the sidewalk, man.
This is our building.
There's no our sidewalk.
Well, you don't.
That's your building. This is public.
This is the private property.
This is private property.
So
This
the
is
public,
company.
So technically you can't speak for everyone then.
So you're free to go to the Chase Bank.
And you're free to take back inside.
All right. Well, we're gonna call the police and we'll trespass you then.
Good luck.
All right.
You betting, man?
No.
Oh,
You can't have.
you're so sure.
Yeah.
You a betting, man? Come on, $50.
I'm not shaking your hand. So back away, please.
Oh,
And
grow
you,
the
and
fuck
you don't
up.
have our permission to record, by the way.
You're a grown adult in public.
The auditor is once again making a good legal point by stating the obvious. The security officer is a grown man in public.
You're a grown adult in public. Grow up. What are you guys doing?
Why are you hiding your face?
It's cold out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you're recording just as well as I am.
correct. You are the detective.
Not quite.
I was being sarcastic.
No, I know you were.
It's just freedom of speech. I don't know why you guys are flipping out.
It's a family store, and you're not being very nice with what you have written there.
What does nice have to do with anything? Grow up.
You know, the court cases, I said, have led many to believe that it is illegal to ban profanity signs in public.
I can't get over how big that is. Jesus. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. You're a friendly guy.
Yeah.
Why do you have a sign like that?
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah, but it's really not.
It's supposed to get your attention so that we do this.
People's attention. Profanity don't get people.
But you're talking to me.
Yeah.
If I had a sign that said free hugs, you would have kept on walking.
But
These guys don't like free speech. Did you serve?
I serve, but that isn't free speech.
Free speech, sir. You fought.
Totally different category.
You fought and risked your life.
Hard, man.
You fought and risked your life so I could do this.
You know, I fought in Vietnam, and when auditors, and many auditors do this, when they use this argument, it's repulsive and an insult to all veterans. We didn't fight and die for our country so that an entitled piece of manure can hold up a sign with the F word. We thought so vermin like you wouldn't go around and harassing Americans going about their day. You know, if you think about it, you're no different than a Nazi holding up a Heil Hitler sign. In some ways, that's just as offensive with the FU.
I bet none of you do it.
That's not the point of this conversation. Is that you have an offensive statement. It's profanity.
To grow up.
You tell people Foxtrot.
Did you grow up in the 90s? 2000s?
I mean, is it relevant?
Yeah.
Profanity is never.
70s and 80s kids, man, we got thick skin. You guys are just a bunch of wusses.
I personally don't care about that, but
Then why are you out here?
my profession, and this is
your thing. Go tell them, hey, he can be out there.
You're trying to get a rise out of people so people can like
You're the one bugging me.
You need to
bugging
make
you. You're on our property.
This is not your property.
Fred Meyer, you see the big sidewalk?
Yeah. Building. Am I inside your building?
The sidewalk is part of
Come on, man. Flex something other than your muscles for once. Use your brain.
guarantee you somebody owns the sidewalk.
You know, the gentleman just said somebody owns the sidewalk, and that somebody is not a government entity. Auditors confuse a public place with public access. The city did not pay for the parking lots, the pavements, or the stores. The private businesses did.
You need to
bugging
make
you. You're on our property.
This is not your property.
Fred Meyer, you see the big sidewalk?
Yeah. Building. Am I inside your building?
The sidewalk is part of
Come on, man. Flex something other than your muscles for once. Use your brain.
guarantee you somebody owns the sidewalk. Parking space.
Yeah, exactly.
Public access.
This is not
Public access.
private property business.
So
So you can feel free to go to the sidewalk, the transit
Just as
center,
a free
or
citizen myself.
the public park.
or, hear me out, or you can take your out to the
No, or
park.
I'm going to have the police remove you from my property. I'm going to be trespassed.
That's my right.
So what's your end goal here? I leave?
That's the goal, yeah.
You want me to end up in a cell? Back of a car? Maybe get shot? Which one?
Whatever.
Because all 5 of those could happen right now. Which one are you hoping for?
I'm not hoping for anything. A peaceful outcome is what we want.
Peaceful outcome. You haven't started that from squat.
You started.
You've been aggressive.
It was all hostile when you walked over here with that sign.
Hey, what's up, man? So, again, this is a private business, and based on what they're describing on our call, and when I just walked in to say you were starting a lot of this, they don't want you on the property anymore, and they can do that. Okay?
I disagree.
Trespass.
Disagree.
Okay? Well, this is different, okay? This is in public area.
This is a limited forum.
There's a bunch of stuff going on here legally. Now, the auditor used the word limited in describing a forum, and that just simply means there are limitations on free speech. The auditor is claiming that his FU signs are free speech, but time, place, and manner restrictions have been upheld by the Supreme Court. Now, you cannot trespass this auditor due to the content of his free speech per se, the F word. Although courts have ruled that using the F word, which the auditor has verbally uttered many times, can be considered disorderly conduct when spoken around children, like the child in the lower left-hand corner. So in addition to the outright disorderly conduct for profanity among children, time, place, and manner restrictions apply. Now, what does that mean? I know that a lot of us talk about time, place, and manner. Let me give you an example. The content of the auditor's free speech, the F word, could be considered free speech under time, place, and manner, but the time and place limits that free speech, namely that it is in broad daylight at a private business with children present. He should be arrested immediately.
Well, this is different, okay? This is in public area.
This is a limited forum. Do you know what a limited forum is?
No.
You're
You want to explain it to me?
you're a
Go ahead.
lieutenant and you don't know what a limited forum
You
is?
know what 2 stripes mean?
Can you call a supervisor?
I am the supervisor,
That's pathetic.
okay? Again,
Are you gonna trespass me?
yes. If they want you to get,
Hey, Skippy.
if they want to trespass you from their property, they can.
Fine. Fill it out.
I can get out your ID with you.
No, you don't.
It's another auditor myth that defies logic. I mean, it really defies logic in that you don't have to provide your ID to be trespassed. If you don't ID the trespasser into a system, as a trespasser, they could return 100 times at different times and areas of the mall.
If they want to trespass you from their property, they can.
Fine. Fill it out.
I can get out your ID with you.
No, you don't.
Why is that?
Give me your ID.
My ID right here.
No, give me your ID from the department that has your name, your little stamp badge.
My credentials, yeah.
Yeah, let me see them.
I can show you. I'm not gonna give it to you, but I can show you all what it is.
Pretty sure it's in your policy too.
Yeah, and I'm showing it to you, right? But you want to know, right?
Police commission.
My badge number?
What's your badge number?
66.
66. Okay.
Okay. So then they have the right to trespass you from their business.
No, they don't.
Okay, explain to me why they don't.
I'm not in their business.
What is this?
It's public sidewalk.
Okay. But okay.
I'm a little more hostile towards you. I was nice to them.
Well, sounds like it.
Now you guys are posting up. You just need one right behind me. Oh, and he's got gloves on.
Well, I've been here.
You got gloves on. You ready then?
Ready for what?
You guys only put gloves on when you're planning on grabbing someone.
No, I put gloves on all the time. You know?
Are you going to grab me?
No.
Then take them off.
You know what kind
Take them off.
we handle?
Take them off.
You know, I retired from law enforcement years ago, over 20 years ago, and granted, it was a different era. But I would have arrested this clown, and that's what he is, after his first refusal to ID. Because you can see the auditor becoming more in control of the situation when officers keep up a ridiculous dialogue with him. Take your gloves off. It's go time, guys.
No, I put gloves on all the time. You know?
Are you going to grab me?
No.
Then take them off.
You know what kind
Take them off.
we handle?
Take them off.
Hey, can you give me some time, sir? While I talk?
You're in public.
Yeah, can you
Do you
back
want
up?
privacy? Go away. What's your name?
Back up.
Jamie.
Hey, can you back up?
This is a public sidewalk.
Back up. You want them to do an investigation?
Why don't you guys back
Can you
up?
Back up.
It's a public sidewalk.
invading my space.
They're a
I'm not invading
witness.
your space.
I have every right to listen to a witness against me.
You have that in the report if that's what you want. Okay?
Go
If
ahead.
you want to be investigated.
Have
right?
at it.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Do it. If you want to do it without anybody listening, then go
I'm
inside.
going to talk to everybody separately.
Then
Right?
go in the other
I don't
room.
need to.
Okay, well, I'm not moving.
Okay, then give me some space. So why are you moving from over there over here?
6 feet, because I want to hear. You don't want me to hear? Go somewhere else. You don't own this place.
All right, sir.
Okay, I'm going to get, hold on. I'm not talking to you yet. I'm going to give you one more chance. Don't do this. You are opening yourself up to a legal, man, I'm warning you.
Okay. Hey.
I'm still not talking to you.
Well, I'm going to address you as John Doe now, okay? So they've already explained to you the property.
I'm just warning you, man.
Okay?
Don't do it.
He's already explained to you that he doesn't want you on your property anymore.
Man, these are not your
You're
friends.
refusing to leave.
Are you
He's gonna
stupid?
trespass you.
What did I just say?
Okay.
I do not want to get arrested.
Okay, so so if you don't want to identify yourself, I'm going to trespass you as John Doe. And
From
then
a
I'm gonna
public
advise you of
sidewalk.
trespass.
From a
I'm
public
gonna
sidewalk.
advise you You've been trespassed.
From a public sidewalk.
Public sidewalk.
Public sidewalk goes all around.
They have.
Your ignorance is not my problem.
Okay. Hey, what's
Study the laws.
Okay, I do know the law. It's not
Write your
silly.
trespass.
You are. You're going to be trespassed. If you don't want to identify.
And you're going to hear from me on Monday in your guys' corporate office.
And you have all that right to do all that.
I don't need you to let me know that. I know that.
Okay.
You don't give me my rights.
I'm not. I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. You're going to let him do this. I'm warning you. This is going to be in front of a judge, and she's going to hear me saying this, and she's going to ask you, why didn't you just call someone? Why didn't you call the city attorney and say, hey, are we sure we're making the right decision?
Explain the property line.
I don't care what your partner doesn't know. He's an idiot.
Okay, well, you are technically on the property, right? But
You guys are
that's why
so
it's trespass.
stupid. So, just imagine for 1 second that you could be wrong. Okay? Could be wrong. The effects that are going to come from that are going to be monumental, man. And they don't care. Man, you better call the city attorney. You better call the police chief. You're about ready to really up. And when the judge looks at this and says, he warned you guys. He told you guys the laws and you still didn't listen. What do you think the bosses are going to think about that?
Thank you. Thank you.
I want him to fill that out?
understand?
Shut up.
You understand?
God, you guys are crazy.
You understand?
How is it the guys that are dressed for war are the biggest? You think I can read? Huang Yong Yong?
You want my card?
What's your name?
You need my card.
Why can't you guys just be professional?
I have it.
No, you've been an egotistical ass this whole time.
Compare videos if that's what you want to do.
Are you gonna? I thought you wanted me out of here.
I am.
Why are you talking?
Yeah, so I'm advising you've been trespassed from the property for a year.
Thank you, sir.
Okay?
See? You and the security guard are the only professionals here.
Hey, so you've been trespassing. They've advised you the property line. You've been trespassed from the Fred Meyer property.
You're trespassing me from public property. But that's fine.
Here, okay? So you're right now, you're free to identify yourself. So I'm
under no obligation to identify myself.
Identify you as John Doe, and I'll explain to you, hey, you are trespassed from this property.
Look, it's easy for me to criticize these cops, but these cops just lost all their authority to enforce the laws, plural laws. The auditor was disorderly, trespassing, and refused to ID, all crimes that require an arrest with handcuffs. I'm sorry, coppers, but you just let this one get away. The John Ligato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune. If you like my show, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Semper Fidelis.